Good morning, students. Welcome to another video. Today we are starting our last exercise of the chapter integer, and before starting the exercise, we have to see some properties of division of integer. Uh, so first is closure property. So it says that if a and b are two integers, the a divided by b may or may not be an integer. For example, uh, if we divided a upon b, suppose a has any value and b has any value, so it may be possible that the answer of the division be in integer or may not be an integer. For example, if minus 25 divided by 5, so minus 5 comes in, so which is an integer. And if suppose that 5 is divided by 2, so 2 can't divide 5 because in 2's table 5 is not there, so answer must be in a fraction part or maybe in decimal part. So fraction and decimal are not integer, so 5 upon 2 is not integer. So we can say that closure property gives a closure property of integer in division may or may not be closed, because answer may be in integer part or not in integer part. Answer comes in fraction or in decimal. Okay, understand? Now number 2, b part, commutative property. Commutative property says that if a divided by b does not equal to b divided by a. Suppose a has any value and b has any value. Let us consider that a's value is 20 and b's value is 10. So first we divide minus 20 divided by 10. So minus 20, 10, 2s are 20. So answer comes minus 2. And now placing 10 is here and 20 is here. 10 is here and minus 20 is here. Now divide the things. 10 upon 20, which is 1 upon 2, minus 1 upon 2. So it's proved that a divided b does not equal to b divided by a. Okay. So we conclude that the division of the integer is not commutative. And now division by 0. Any integer divided by 0 is meaningless, because a divided by 0, suppose we see that a divided by 0, or should I take that a is a number. Suppose in place of a we put 5 and upon 0. If we recite that zeros table such that 0 1s are 0, 0 2s are 0, 0 3s are 0, so every answer comes in 0. So this 5 is never comes in zeros table, because in all the numbers of table any times of 0 comes always this be 0. So 5 coming in zeros table is not possible, so which is meaningless. So that's why, as in whole number the division by 0 is meaningless, similar in the case with the integer. Okay, but division by 1, let a be the integer, then a divided by 1 comes in a. So this is possible. अगर किसी इंटीजर को 1 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो वही इंटीजर ही तो आएगा, ठीक है ना. Now next page. Associative property of division. For example, a b c is any integer, so a divided by bracket b divided by c does not equal to A divided by B does not divided by C. So you can put the value and check it out whether this left hand side is does not equal to right hand side. You can put any value. Okay. Now moving towards some question part. Let's see example number 1. First part, 26 divided by bracket minus 13 divided by 1 which is equal to first we write the question. Okay, now solve inner bracket first, inner bracket. So here is the division sign, so we write it in a proper division scenario. Suppose 13 divided by 1, so 13 is the numerator and 1 is denominator, so write it like this, proper division form. Okay, then if minus 13 is divided by 1, so answer will be the same, minus 13. Now open the bracket, and here is the division sign. Okay, so again write in a proper division scenario, 26 in the numerator and minus 13 in denominator. Now minus 13 26, 13 2 ja 26, so here we write one more step, 2 divided by minus 1. Now multiply numerator and denominator by minus 1 and minus 1 both. Okay, so in fraction part minus should not be there. This is the rule of the mathematics, that here in denominator, especially in the fraction part, minus can't be there. So we put minus sign in numerator. So multiplying both numerator and denominator by minus 1, which minus minus plus, which is 1, and here is minus 2. Then this step is coming. Okay, now B part, here is minus 57 divided by 3 and minus 19 is there out of the bracket. Now putting this in a proper division form, minus 57 upon 3, by dividing it we got 19. Now minus 19 divided by 19, first write it down in a division form, then cancel it, and we got minus 1. So easy. Just saw that we have to follow the BODMAS rule, in which inner bracket should be solved first. Okay, next, here we solve the third part. You can see when I provide you the notes. Okay, so you can easily understand that. Now here is some question based on the previous example. You can do it at your home. Very easy question, very easy in the sense that if you solve with rules, then no one question can't be incorrect, done by incorrect from you. Okay, now question number 2, verify that A divided by B does not equal to B divided by A. Basically this is the what property? It is the commutative property. Okay, so put these value in left hand side, put these value in right hand side, solve them, and you will find that A divided by B does not equal to B divided by A. So here is the first part of the question. A is minus 15 and B is 3. So putting the value in the left hand side and for right hand side, solving this, we got minus 5, and here we got minus 1 by 5. So here, since we see that LHS does not equal to RHS, therefore the equation that we have to that provided by the question is verified. Again same question but in 3 terms. This is basically an associative property, sorry, distributive property. So by putting the value you can easily solve this. I have just solved the first part of it, you can see easily and solve accordingly. In this we have to solve the bracket first. In a bracket, don't hesitate, don't disheartened that we have to write one more step. Write it down, as many as step you can want to, because you are in the understanding phase. So once you understand the things, you can easily solve them by skipping the steps. You can solve it mentally, but in the learning phase you can't skip the steps.